this is our infographic, Risk Management Process, Accident and Earthquake. This is our team.
Step 1. Identifying the existing and potential risks for two categories, which is accidents and earthquakes. For loss accidents, this refers to damage to vehicles that may occur in an accident. Peril. The main dangers here include car crashes and situations where people may slip and fall. Hazard. Accidents are often caused by wet roads or poor vehicle maintenance. Sources of risk. Distracted driving and bad weather are significant contributors to accidents. For the loss, earthquake can cause substantial structural damage to buildings and infrastructure. Peril. The primary dangers include shaking and ground ruptures. Hazard. A key factor that increases risk is poor building construction. Sources of risk from earthquakes are influenced by geological factors and a lack of proper building standards. Next, in order to effectively identify the risk, we use two main tools. First, interviews. We conduct interviews with family members to gather useful information and gain insights into potential risks based on their personal experience and knowledge. Second, inspections. We involve a simple examination or process to identify hazards that could lead to losses. This process is essential for detecting and assessing potential risks.
And now, let's talk about the next step, which is evaluating potential risks. This step in risk assessment helps us organize risk by two main factors, which are how often they might happen and how serious the impact could be. Let's look at some examples. First, accidents fall into the high-frequency, high-severity category. They can happen regularly, maybe even weekly or monthly, and can lead to serious injuries or, in some cases, loss of life. Next, we have earthquakes in the low-frequency, low-severity category. These are rare, but when they happen, they can cause little to no damage. By categorizing risks this way, we can focus on managing the most critical risks and prepare effective responses to handle them.
Next step is two suitable techniques to manage risk. The first technique is conducting awareness campaign. These campaigns are important for reducing road accidents. Authorities, like the government and school, can spread road safety information to school campaign, television and radio. This helps raise public awareness about the dangers of accident and their severe effects, such as permanent disability. The second technique is driving responsibly. Many accidents happen due to reckless driving, like speeding, running red light, or using a phone while driving. This behavior endangers both the driver and others. Therefore, we should always practice safe and responsible driving. Next is earthquake. The first technique is earthquake-resistant infrastructure. This technology ensures that buildings, bridges, and roads are designed to withstand seismic activity, allowing infrastructure projects to continue smoothly after an earthquake. The second technique is training and emergency preparedness. It is essential to educate people on how to protect themselves during an earthquake. School and community groups should regularly conduct drills to teach safety procedures, assist injured victims, and use emergency equipment properly.
Step 4. The best technique. For the accident, the best technique is risk control, loss prevention, safety training, and follow safety protocol to prevent accident. Loss reduction, use protective equipment, safety equipment to reduce severity of accident. Separation, separate dangerous activity or equipment to reduce accident impact in high-risk areas. For the earthquakes, the best technique is also risk control, risk avoidance, loss prevention, and loss reduction. For the risk avoidance, if possible, avoid building critical structures in earthquake-prone areas. Loss prevention, strengthen building with earthquake-resistant design in accordance infrastructure. And last one is loss reduction. Secure heavy equipment and conduct earthquake drill to reduce injury risk.
Today, we will discuss two important campaigns: accident prevention and earthquake preparedness. For accident prevention narrator, this campaign saves costs on repairs, medical expenses, and lower insurance premiums. It also improves workplace safety, boosting employer morale and confidence. For earthquake preparedness narrator, this campaign reduces long-term repair expenses. It protects lives, minimizes property damage, and ensures business continuity after disaster. Both campaigns bring financial and non-financial benefits, creating safer and more resilient workplace.
Step 5. Technique monitor and control an accident. The first one is public awareness and education, such as make a campaign to promote safe driving behavior, the importance of wearing seatbelt, avoiding direction, and obeying traffic law. The second one is regular data analysis, such as accident rates, fatality rates, and injury rates, to analyze and identify their trends, patterns, and high-risk areas. The last one is enforcement and compliance, which is the reckless driving and other unsafe behavior. Use technology such as speed cameras and automate number plate recognition to enforce traffic law. That's all. Technique monitor and control an earthquake. The first one is public awareness and education. Educate the public about preparedness, including how to respond during an earthquake and what to do after shock. The second one is emergency response and recovery planning, which is review and update emergency response plans to ensure they are effective and up to date. Establish strong coordination between government agencies, private sector organizations, and communities. The last one is seismic monitoring network. Maintain and expand seismic monitoring network to detect and analyze seismic activities. Monitor seismic data to identify potential seismic hazards and assess the risk level.
That's all from us. Thank you for watching.